All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So, hey guys, how's it going? So I'm recording this just after. I wouldn't say just after. It's December 28th. So, it's right in between Christmas and New Year's. I'm taking a well-deserved 4-day break after having worked 8 of the past 11 days. So, if I do seem kind of tired, or if I look like crap right now, you know why. So I just decided, you know what? Since it's about 4 days, 3 to 4 days until the next year, just decided to make this video right now. I do have a jersey coming in on the way, but it's not expected to arrive until after the New Year's. So I guess that's you know. Actually, I do have a jersey that came here from in 2019. However, I had already made the collection update video that then, and it wasn't included in there. I made that in like late November, so yeah. So I guess it still kind of counts in my book. So basically, I'm just gonna be going through and listing off all the jerseys that I got in this past year or so. So yeah, it's basically nothing more than that. I'm just gonna go in alphabetical order, not by the time that I got it. So let's go ahead and make sure. Oh, actually, I have a jersey on there that is shouldn't be on here. Why not? I'll just go ahead and just say it right now. This is the. I forgot I actually got it this year. I thought I had it longer than that, but no, I don't. So this is the LA Kings Luke Robitaille jersey that I got early 2020. So yeah, I've had it for a little while, but for some reason I thought I had it way longer than a year. I guess I haven't. So there you go. I guess we'll start off with that. And again, we're just going to be going by alphabetical order because that's how I took them off the rack. So, yeah. This is the Buffalo Sabres Jack Eichel jersey that I got from Full Moon Jersey. Oh, yeah. I also got that Luke Robitaille jersey from Full Moon Jerseys. It's actually still on sale on Full Moon Jersey, so if you do want that, there it is. This, however, I got was the last one. So, yeah. Safe to say there's none of it left because like I said, I ordered the last one. This was a size 46. It's actually really nice. I really like it, and there's really no reason for me to wear a Buffalo jersey, especially this design because they went back to the royal blue jerseys this season. So, for the upcoming season, as of the recording of this video. So if you're watching this about like a month in the future, the season's already started. So yeah, but yeah. I really do like this design, though. I love the logo, even though the color isn't what I prefer. It's the dark navy blue rather than. I know on camera it kind of looks black, but because I just have really bad lighting in this room, I can affirm that it is. It is dark navy blue. So yeah, it looks very similar to the Boston jersey that I have hanging back there, the Bobby Orr jersey. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, got this through Full Moon Jerseys. It is an Adidas, and I really like it. Haven't had much opportunity to wear it ever since I got it, but hey, hockey was on pause. What are you gonna do? So, so that takes care of that. This jersey I got through again Full Moon Jerseys. This is the black alternate from Reebok. This is a Reebok Premier, so it is not an authentic, but it is still a Premier. This is Andrew Shaw. Unfortunately, he is on long-term injured reserve right now, and we don't know what his future will be in the NHL. I hope he gets to play again, but if he has to retire, nothing against that. So, since this is a Reebok Premier, the stitching isn't really all the best. I mean, it's nice, but it's nowhere near the Adidas chain stitching or like a Reebok Authentic, and the patches are actually like kind of like plastic patches or whatever. I know some people might have just said rip headphones. Well, yeah, I mean, that doesn't really sound all that great, but it's a nice jersey. I really like it. I would love for Chicago to use this as a third again sometime soon, or maybe even a fourth, because, they already have a third jersey, and they have a reverse retro jersey. These would be really nice. I really like these. These have the same striping, the same striping and the same coloring going on as the away jerseys that they have, the white away jerseys. The colored end of the sleeve, and then the three stripes on the three stripes instead of. Okay, so on their home jerseys, on their red jerseys, it's only just a pair of white stripes and then a black stripe in the middle. But here we have, them separated out. It, I don't know. You just have to look for yourself, but it just looks a little bit different than this. So yeah, I kind of prefer this a lot more. All right. And then this Winter Classic jersey, you've already seen this video, or you've already seen this in a video before if you watched it. But I already mentioned it that I got this about like last month. This is a 2019 Winter Classic jersey for the Blackhawks, throwing back to their very first. Well, not their very first. I would say their second, because the very first Chicago Blackhawks jerseys in that were made, they were actually white with black stripes, and so the next year they just inverted the colors, and here we have the black jersey with the white stripes. So, not the band. But, yeah, it's a really nice jersey. I really, really like it. I've really been wearing this quite a bit, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to a lot in the next year or so, because this is a really nice jersey. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have any red on it, but it still is, like, really nice, and I really like wearing this, so... Yeah, I got this through Sports K, and yeah, that's the first jersey on this list for right now that isn't from Full Moon Jerseys. I'm actually starting to shy away from buying on Full Moon Jerseys, not because they're bad or anything, but because basically my demand is elsewhere now. All the overstock, like all the jerseys that I have, they're not there, so. I mean, it's good to start a collection, but I mean, there's like certain jerseys that I want, and I can't find them through Full Moon because they don't sell all these jerseys. They only sell overstock. So there we go. But yeah, very, very nice jersey. I'm very satisfied with my purchase, and yeah, it's in my collection. And now we move to the first jersey on the list that I didn't even buy. This is a Colorado Avalanche starter jersey. I really have not worn. I wore this once when I first got it, but I haven't, because, like I said, I didn't buy this. This isn't mine. This is actually a gift, and honestly, it's actually not that bad, but it is in very, very bad condition. So in the future, I might try to replace this, but I mean, it's Patrick Waugh, so it'd be kind of tough to, because. Kind of hard to find these nowadays, I would say. This is, like I said, a starter Patrick Waugh jersey for Colorado Avalanche. I would say this is somewhere in like the late 90s, maybe early 2000s. As you can tell, because it's made by Starter. There you go. And it had the Western Conference patch on the bottom, which honestly the NHL needs to do again. So, I mean, that's just a really cool thing I like. So yeah, again, first jersey that isn't one that I bought. It's actually a gift. So that's pretty cool. And then, so here's yet another jersey that I didn't get from Full Moon. I got this through Sports K again. This is, I think, the first jersey that I got from Sports K. And it is a Hartford Whalers CCM Vintage jersey. The CCM patch is a little bit different from all the other CCM jerseys that I have, mainly because this one is a vintage, and those ones are just modern reproductions, so the M is actually red. So, slight difference, but also the sleeves aren't as long, so there's another thing, and the material feels a little bit more coarse than, like, I mean, the design of the fabric is kind of the same, or rather it's pretty much exactly the same, but the fabric just feels a little bit more coarse on the CCM vintage compared to all the other CCM reproductions that I have. So yeah, I don't know why that is. It's kind of weird, but hey, it's still a CCM jersey, and it's the Hartford Whalers. I couldn't give up on this. Like, I just had to get it because it's the Hartford Whalers. They have the best logo. They've had the best logo in like the history of sports. Like, it's the best thing ever. Like, I don't care what you say. Just look at it. It's clever. It's amazing. So, yeah, there you go. Again, Sports K. And there go the dogs. Right, as I was making the video. Whatever. We're not gonna redo this video. It's gonna be a very long video. I don't want to have to redo this, so whatever. Okay. And we go on to probably what is my personal favorite edition this year. This is another LA Kings jersey, just like the Robitaille back there, but as you can see, there's a captain's patch on there, which means it's Wayne Gretzky. And I've been searching for this jersey for probably 2 years by now. Ever since I got the Edmonton Oilers Wayne Gretzky jersey, I've been wanting an LA Kings jersey for Gretzky as well. And what would complete my collection would be a dark Edmonton Oilers jersey. So if it was the blue and the orange instead of the white for the Edmonton Oilers, that would just complete my Gretzky collection right there. Like, I mean, it would be cool if I can get a Rangers, but he's more well known on Edmonton and on LA. He was barely known for St. Louis, and you know, when he was with New York, he was kind of already way down in the, you know, on like the tail end of his career. So yeah, but I mean, great jersey, great player, great everything. I mean, I just had a little. I'm not gonna lie, had a little bit of a nerdgasm when I cut this out of the packaging. So yeah, really really great jersey. Got this from SportsK again, and yeah, so really like it. All right, and here are the first of two jerseys that I got. That I technically got them in 2019, but it was the second to last day of 2019. So, and I had already, like I said, I already made the collection video, the collection update in late November. So this wasn't featured on it, and I was actually still at my old house when that happened. So there you go. We're just gonna go ahead and include them in this video. This is a Minnesota Wild. I think they used this as their home jersey in the early 2010s. I for some reason kept thinking that this was a third, but this was their actual jersey, and this is Zach Parise. Really do respect the player. He made a big impression on me when I was watching the 2010 Winter Olympics, and he was playing for Team USA, and sadly, you know, Sidney Crosby with the golden goal. But Zach Parise really did make an impression on me in those Winter Olympics, and yeah, so I followed him in New Jersey, and then when he signed with Minnesota to that crazy contract along with Suter, I mean that was just that was crazy. I mean, I'm supposed to hate the Wild as a Blackhawks fan, but I mean, hey, I love Parise, so yeah. Really nice jersey. The only thing that makes this a premier is, I would say, just the jersey material. It's that same kind of easily mass produced fabric instead of the authentic fabric that we have. And the Reebok Authentic are actually a lot heavier. This is actually very very light, so you can tell this is a Reebok Premier. But the logo is still really nice. It's made out of felt. It's really nice and fuzzy and everything. So yeah, and the neckline also has that same stretchy ribbing that that sweaters would usually have. So yeah, really nice jersey. I don't care it's the Premier. It's a really nice jersey. So there we go. And with that jersey, I got this along with it. This is a Minnesota Wild away jersey, a white jersey, and I thought for some reason I erroneously thought this was their Stadium Series jersey because the letters were so big, but it was actually their regular jersey. So I guess they had extra big letters. I don't know, but yeah, this is Mikael Granlund. I think it's either Marcus Granlund. I could never remember I can never get those two right for some reason. I think it was Mikael Granlund. Pretty sure. Marcus Granlund played for Vancouver. Marcus Naslund. Oh dear. I'm thinking too far in the past there. But Marcus Granlund, I think, was the one that played for Vancouver. But yeah. Anyways, really like this jersey. And Granlund was was a player that I didn't hate, but he wasn't really that big on my radar. I just got this because the jersey and the fact that it was Granlund, just it was a little bit of a nice bonus. I didn't have to sell for a blank jersey. So yeah, but really like this jersey. It's the same tie down collar and everything. So yeah, I like the Minnesota and the collar. It's a little bit like, it feels a little bit like rubbery almost. It's kind of sticky. So I'm pretty sure that might be like rubber or something, or whatever they use. And of course the glorious, amazing Minnesota Wild logo. It's just, along with the Hartford Whalers, this is probably one of the nicest logos in the NHL. So yeah, really like this jersey and the nice shoulder patches. Really cool jersey. I like it. Okay, and I realized I didn't grab this jersey out, so let's go ahead and introduce this jersey as well. So this is a New York Islanders uh, Adidas jersey. Oh yeah, I got those two Minnesota jerseys from Full Moon Jerseys before I forget. This one I also got from Full Moon Jerseys, and the reason why is because there's a C, and on the back is a 91. It's John Tavares. So yeah, I know a lot of Islanders fans are like, why do you have that as your only, you know, New York Islanders jersey? And it's just like, well, I got this for a very cheap price. I would love it if I can get some of the other exciting forwards as a jersey. I mean, I really wanted to get Boychuk, but he just retired. Well, I mean, that might make it easier for his jerseys to get, maybe, or it might make it harder because they might jack up the price because he's no longer playing. I don't know. It's one of two ways. Either they make it cheaper so that they're trying to get them out of stock, or they make it more expensive because people are going to want them, and he's not playing anymore, so they're not going to make the jersey anymore. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. But yeah, if you do notice that, if you can notice, the logo looks kind of small, and that is because this is the first year Adidas badge. You can tell by the rubber button, and so the 46s tended to have a smaller logo than normal. So the 46s would have like a youth-sized logo, because normally the logo would be a little bit bigger. It'd be probably around like that big. But I mean, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's still a great jersey, great logo. Haven't really worn this much because after realizing what sitting on a chair did to my Patrick Kane jersey, the numbers in the back, they're not hand stitched. So every time I sat back in the chair would dig into the numbers, and now there's like giant creases all over the numbers, and I just don't want that to happen to this jersey. So just trying all that I can to not wear the Adidas jerseys if I can. And if I do wear an Adidas jersey, I'm going to try not to lean back in a chair and crease the numbers like crazy. So you can see the numbers are still looking pretty nice here. And yeah, so I mean, I love John Tavares as a player and followed him to Toronto. I mean, I don't have this jersey to shame Islanders fans. I really like their team despite the Rangers being my number 2 team. The Islanders are really, really fun to watch. They have an amazing forward roster. I mean, you have Anders Lee, you have Matt Barzal. Whew, like, those two already are just, like, killing it. And then you have Beauvillier. It's crazy. They're really fun to watch. And their goalies, let's see, I know we have Thomas Greiss. I don't remember who the backup was. Work has killed my mind, so don't really remember, but Barry Trotz has like completely just transformed this team over the past 3 years. So it's amazing what he's done. Or is it the past 2 years? Yeah, 2 years. Upcoming 3. So yeah, really glad to see something happening with the Islanders. I mean, it's been long enough. They've suffered through bad ownership and bad management for so long. It's nice to see a breath of fresh air in the Islanders organization. So yeah, that's what I have to say. And the last jersey on this list is a Philadelphia Flyers Black Accelerator jersey for Danny Briere. And so here's the thing. A lot of Philly fans are probably going to be a little surprised that I actually like Philly. Honestly, I think it all started with the 2010 Stanley Cup Finals, oddly enough, because if you remember, Chicago faced Philly in the Stanley Cup Finals in 2010. and we beat them 4-2 to win our first championship in 49 years and all that stuff. But honestly, the Philadelphia Flyers were a very fun team to watch play against the Blackhawks. I mean, you had Kimmo Timonen, you had Michael Leighton in net, you had Danny Briere, you had Chris Pronger, great roster. I do believe Scott Hartnell was also on the team back then. I don't remember exactly. I do know Scott Hartnell played for them during that decade, but I don't remember when exactly he was on the team. But yeah, Philly, very, very fun team to watch. And their jersey, I need to get an actual jersey. I need to get an actual Flyers jersey, not just a Black Accelerator jersey. But, it still looks nice. And I really like Danny Briere. That overtime goal in 2012 against the New Jersey Devils, everyone remembers that goal. I mean, every Flyers fan knows it. Most hockey fans remember that goal. Great goal. Eventually, though, New Jersey would beat them and would go beat the Rangers in 6 to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals. So, anyway, this is not an NHL history lesson, so sorry about that. But yeah, I really do like this jersey. Again, I really do need to get an actual orange Flyers jersey and not a Black Accelerator. But whenever I can find a good price on one that's not, that's not a Reebok. I mean, I don't have anything against owning Reebok Premier, but I mean, for a jersey like the Flyers, I'm probably going to want to try to get an authentic jersey, whether it be a CCM jersey or maybe even a Reebok Authentic. Well, actually, Reebok Authentics are going to be pretty hard to find for Flyers. But I could also try to maybe get an Adidas one. So, yeah, just something that looks nice. Nothing cheap. So, that's how I stand on it. This is also a Reebok Premier, so, yeah. All right, so that pretty much wraps up my 2020 collection update. And while we didn't hit 50 jerseys, we got halfway there. So this is 25 jerseys so far, exactly 25 I've counted. And I don't want to say we can hit 50 jerseys this year, but I do want to try to maybe hit 35 or 40. That would be a really nice goal. I thought 50 would be attainable because I thought I'd be buying a whole bunch of jerseys off of Full Moon, but that never really came to fruition because now, everything that I kind of wanted, it's either sold out or I just don't need it anymore because I either have it or I just kind of lost interest in it. So, yeah. But anyways, we'll go ahead and set the goal at 35. I think that would be a very attainable. And also, I didn't consider COVID to be coming and screw everything up. So after talking for 20 minutes straight, of course I got to take a drink. So yeah, but I didn't anticipate COVID to come in and screw everything up and make me have go without a job for like a few months or whatever. But yeah, I do plan on ordering a lot more jerseys this next year, and in fact, like I said, I have one on the way right now. So yeah, so that's gonna dig into. I think we can try to hit. I think we can probably hit 40, but for right now, 35 is going to be the answer because I'm going to be ordering some pretty expensive jerseys. Expensive, more expensive than normal. Compared to when I was buying from Full Moon jerseys because those jerseys were like $50, and now I'm starting to order jerseys from Sports K, which are usually about $100, $150. So yeah, we'll see what happens though. But anyways. So that's my collection update. I hope you guys enjoyed. And be sure to leave your comments be sure to leave a comment down below, and maybe say what kind of jersey are you looking for this next year, and all that stuff. I mean, because I know a lot of people are really wanting those reverse retros. I gotta find a good price on some of them first because I don't want to pay full price. I don't want to pay $225 for a jersey. Because that's gonna be just absolutely crazy. I never buy a jersey at full price. So, but yeah. Anyways, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.